Batman. Hey, what's up, sidekicks, and welcome back to another movie review. And in today's movie review, I'll be doing a spoiler review on the Marvel's Avengers Infinity War. So basically, I'm going to break this down into a bunch of parts, not like in the other videos, but into this just one video. The first part is going to be a spoiler-free review. The second part is going to be where I talk about spoilers. And then the third part is what I overall thought of the film and my opinion on it and everything like that. So first, let's get into my spoiler-free review. Now, if you haven't seen the movie yet, which I suggest you do, because it's probably going to be really hard to avoid spoilers like it was for The Last Jedi. I think this movie was a great movie, and it was a fantastic movie, and I was really, really happy with the way it came out. It lived up to a lot of expectations of mine, and I just really liked the movie. I enjoyed it a lot, and I thought it was a really cool movie, and I just was so blown away by it. The ending battle was just like really intense and dramatic, and this was a very dark and gritty MCU movie. As we know, like, the MCU movies usually have comedy around them, but this one was very dark and gritty, a very grounded movie. Just, you know, very, you know, not really like Thor Ragnarok or anything. I mean, it did have some comedy in it, but it did blend the comedy really well with the dark and gritty tone of the movie, so I thought they did a fantastic job on that. I thought this movie was fantastic, and I am super hyped for part 2. But that's basically what I thought of the movie, and if you don't want to hear spoilers of what happened, I suggest you click off now. But if you want to hear spoilers, then I guess stay tuned, because I'm about to announce what happened and what I thought. So, the deaths in the movie was a pretty high kill count. I don't really know what happened to them at the end. They just started turning into dust, like Spider-Man, Black Panther, Doctor Strange, some Wakandian warriors. A lot of people just started turning into dust, and I think it's when Thanos snapped his fingers. He either turned them into dust and they went into the Soul Stone, and that's where they're trapped in the Soul Stone, or they're dead and they're never coming back. Which I really hope it's not the case, because I think Black Panther and Spider-Man just literally came into the MCU. Spider-Man came in at like around Civil War, and then he had his full movie at in July, kind of like with Black Panther, except Black Panthers came out like a year later. But I think that Black Panther and Spider-Man do not need like a new character. Like, Miles Morales does not need to come and be Spider-Man right now. And I don't think somebody else should play Black Panther's character. I think they should both come back, and hopefully they'll be in the MCU. And I thought that I think the Black Order, that most of the Black Order members died. I think Ebony Maw died. I think what was his name? Cavius. I don't remember some of their names. The really big dude, and then the other dude with the hood, I think they both died. And I think Proxima Midnight, if I'm pronouncing her name correct, I think she survived. I don't know. It looked like she got cut and she started bleeding. But it looks like some of them died. I don't think they killed them off completely. And I think Ebony Maw died. He got sent to space. And I think the big dude that looks like the Hulk, you know, like the big giant guy, I don't remember his name, died. And I think the other guy with the hood died. But yeah, I think those are the 3 that died, and I think Proxima Midnight survived. I don't know. But, yeah, I'm hoping that some of them survived, just because I would like to see them in part 2. And I think that, Hemendal, if that's his name, if I'm pronouncing it correctly, I think he died, which was pretty sad. I liked Hemendal's character, and I don't think the actor, though, was happy with the role that he had in the MCU, so they might change that up. But, I really did, think that they, I guess, gave Loki a pretty good death. I think his neck snap was a good death, because, I mean, Loki, he hasn't really, I don't even think this was Loki. You never know, it could have been just a hologram or something, but I think they gave Loki a pretty honorable death. I mean, it's not like somebody just stabbed him or something and he bled out. I mean, they snapped his neck, and Loki tried to fight. It wasn't like he just sat there and took it. So hopefully Loki's not dead, because I do like Loki's character, but, you know, you never know. He probably is dead. I mean, I think the Russo brothers confirmed that every death in this was permanent, so whoever dies, they're gone from the MCU, which is sad. But, you know, I think that Doctor Strange can use the Time Stone or whatever to manipulate time so he can go back in time and revive his friends, but I don't know, I think Doctor Strange is dead. I don't know yet, but the thing that really got to me the most about the movie was the end credit scene. The cliffhanger just was like, it was so, like, weird, because, you know, we always go into a superhero movie, we always see the heroes winning. It's pretty predictable what happens, but I guess with this movie that's not the case, because Thanos won. The bad guys won the movie. I don't think I've ever saw an actual movie in the theaters where a hero actually lost, like from the MCU or the DCU. They just always end up winning. And yeah, I think Thanos was a very, very developed and well done villain. I mean, I know a lot of the villains in the MCU have been weak, but I think that Thanos was very, very good, a very good villain for the MCU. I think they built him up greatly, and I do like Josh Brolin as Thanos. I hope he stays as Thanos. I was kind of mixed between Thanos, because he sounds like he wants to, like, I don't know, like, make the universe a better place, but he also wants to kill people that are in it. And I don't know, it's just like mixed feelings for Thanos in the movie. But yeah, I did like Thanos a lot. I thought he was very cool, and I do not know all the people that die in the movie. I'm just remembering a few. But the Thor and Groot and Rocket Raccoon scene, I really enjoyed that scene. I really like how they switched back and forth. I think that was pretty good, but sometimes they it got a little bit too much, and they couldn't have and sometimes like they couldn't have stayed with one character at a time, or sometimes they'd feel rushed or whatever. That's just my opinion. I think they did. I really did think they handled it well, but sometimes it felt rushed, and sometimes I wasn't as interested in that part of the story, that particular part of the story. But yeah, that's just a little nitpick. That does not really make anything. That does not make me hate the movie or not enjoy the movie. It still makes me love the movie. I just wish, you know, that some parts were a little bit more exciting, because that's kind of the tone this movie had, was action, and when it switched kind of to them talking, it kind of felt weird. So I don't know, that's just my opinion. That's just me though. But yeah, I definitely did enjoy this movie a lot. I loved the movie. I really liked the scene with Captain America and Proxima Midnight and the other hooded guy. I thought that scene was great. I really liked the fight scenes, and the part with Vision, when Vision was a human, when he was a humanoid, I guess, with Scarlet Witch. That kind of gave me a little bit of a jump scare, because I was not expecting it at all. But yeah, overall I enjoyed the movie. I was pretty much expecting that Thanos to get all the gems in this movie. I know some of my family members that I went to go see the movie with didn't expect Thanos to get all the gems, but I kind of knew it was coming. Just because I think in the second one they're going to focus more on them trying to get the Infinity Gems in a gauntlet more than, you know, because the Infinity War is over, Thanos has all the gems. But now they just need to, you know, get the Infinity Gauntlet and destroy it somehow. But I'm really hoping that Spider-Man and Black Panther didn't die. Too much, they still have a lot more to go. Spider-Man definitely has a lot more to go. There's so much they can do with Spider-Man, and I think that if they kill Peter Parker off, this is going to make a lot of fans mad. They can't just do that all of a sudden. I hope that's not the case. Doctor Strange either. I hope it's not the case with him. He's only appeared in a few movies. But yeah, there was a lot of funny scenes in it. I did enjoy the part with Peter Parker on the bus and a little Stan Lee cameo. I thought that was hilarious. But yeah, I don't really think there's really anything to bash about this movie. This movie was just a great movie. I definitely enjoyed it more than Justice League. I did rate Justice League a 10 out of 10, but I think this movie basically blew it away in my opinion. I just love this movie so much. I think this is what DCEU shouldn't have done. They shouldn't have built up their characters. And I know, like, Infinite Crisis or Crisis on Infinite Earth is basically like their Infinity War. So it would have been nice to have a Crisis on Infinite Earth movie, but you know, I guess we'll just have to see what happens with the DCEU. But yeah, overall I enjoyed the Infinity War movie, and I thought it was a fantastic movie. I really recommend it to anyone that hasn't seen it. If you haven't seen it, just go see it when you have the time, because there will be spoilers. There are going to be trolls out there who are going to spoil the movie for you. Like The Last Jedi. Even if you go on to, like, let's say a WWE post and you look in the comments, there's still going to be some guy that will have Infinity War spoilers. That's what happened to me with The Last Jedi. I already knew what happened. I'm not going to spoil Last Jedi for anyone that hasn't seen it yet. But yeah, I did get spoiled, which I didn't get everything spoiled for me, which sucks, but I was able to avoid all Infinity War spoilers, so yeah, I was happy about that. I really enjoyed the movie. It was a good movie. I definitely plan on watching it again when it comes on DVD. Very happy with the way this came out. Very hyped for part 2, and I hope you guys enjoy this review. If you did, do not forget to give it a big thumbs up and go check out my Justice League review, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Batman, out.